Hey, everybody, welcome to Bearded Bigger Banter, the sports podcast. And it is NFL season. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I don't know if Trey had a horn or anything. Don't touch me.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we finally made it. Yes, we record Thursday nights, but this is our Friday episode. And that being a Friday episode, I'd first off like to start off with a happy birthday, Trey.
Oh.
Damn you. Damn you. I didn't even see it coming.
I know.
Well,
I accidentally said it tonight at dinner, and then I was like, "Oh, not going to say anything." Because I did it to Trent.
I heard you say it. Actually, I heard you say it. But
well, that's the thing, though. Is like, can I accept that?
No, Trey, you can. I don't know.
Wow.
Technically, it's not quite midnight yet.
No, but
it's Friday. It's our Friday episode.
But Trey, happy birthday, man.
But yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, I do appreciate it. I mean, hey, it's a milestone for me.
Yep.
The big one.
Yeah.
Never thought not that I didn't think I'd see it. I'm glad to see it. It's just 30 is it's a tough number to come over mentally.
True with you, who knows, man?
Oh, wow.
That's true.
But
I'd like to give a shout out to
club.
Shout out to a possible future sponsor of Warpath Coffee, Roasting USA. Check it out.
Good.
Not a promotion.
Sorry.
But hey, let's get into these sports here.
Well, I'd like to, toot our own horn here real quick.
Oh.
Toot our own horn. Yep.
Being the Friday episode and all, and with the Chiefs Ravens opening up the season. Guys, 2 years in a row, opening night, first touchdown scorer winners. Right?
I can't believe we hit 2 years in a row.
Yeah. I mean, last year it was Amon-Ra St. Brown, Lions, and this year we put it out there with Derrick Henry. And gosh, that's like, you know what though? It's kind of like they say about like golf. It's like if you're like a golfer and you like hit an incredible like first time or first hole, and it just ruins golf for you because now it's like, oh, this first touchdown bet is great odds, great money, and now it's like, oh boy, we got a long season ahead of us. But
hey, well, you got to realize, though, I mean, I know we struggled with that bet last year, but the previous year, I think we were. What was it, 40% or something?
Yeah, no, it wasn't 40. It was
at least 30.
Right, but the units was incredible. How many we were up just on those bets because of the odds we were getting. So I mean, 30% sounds crappy, but we made a good amount of money.
No, yeah, okay, we were. I thought it was a little better than that, but we're 15%.
I was going to say 30% is quite a bit for a first touchdown bet.
15%. We were 9 for 59.
But we're still profitable. That's what's crazy.
Oh, I know. That's, I mean, the amount of time. I mean, the fact that we hit 9 times is nuts because we only bet on primetime games.
Guys,
Thursday night.
We were 100%, 15% of the time.
That's right.
That's how we're going to put it. There we go.
Hey, I'd like to start off with giving a Richard Pop Top to first touchdown bet. Let's do it. So Derrick Henry, nice profit. I hope he tailed. I know some people know a guy that we actually follow or he follows us.
What's his name?
Excited about it. Randy.
What's Randy? He's got like something.
Yeah, it's Randy. So, but yeah, he was all on it.
Yeah.
I believe it's like. Go ahead, Tyler.
Anyway, let's get into the sports bets. I would like to quickly give a shout out to Big Trent, not you, Trent, but this.
Thanks, man.
Big Trent finally signed with my Niners, so I had to celebrate him. Obviously, the big story was Ayuk, but I was more worried about Trent Williams. Not gonna lie.
But can we just say like the Trent Williams situation is like 100%. I get he got like more money or whatnot or more guaranteed or something, but like it was exactly what we said it was. Hey, You are a how many year vet. There's nobody in the league that's better than you. We know that you are literally the best person at your position. Don't worry about camp. Okay? Don't worry about camp. And then I'm sorry. It is what it is. But I know he did say the whole very sad situation out there in California as a whole. But with that shooting, that's sad. But he did say that was one of the major reasons he came back. So
I think it's the team camaraderie thing. But I don't know if you did see as of I think a couple hours ago, or again Thursday night, but he went up to Shanahan and said he could play against the Jets.
No, he better.
So he got shot through the chest, Trent.
Oh, I'm thought you were talking Trent Williams.
No, I'm talking about Ricky Parasol, the receiver.
Oh, okay.
He better. What do you mean he better? I'm like, holy cow. No, but he did say I don't think he will. I think Shanahan and them are going to let him heal, obviously. But dude's a dog, man. So we'll see what happens. But
let's jump into our 2024-25 season projections, boys. I'm ready to go.
Can we make a promise to deliberately cherish every week that we podcast? Because, man, it just flies by. And before you know it, it's wild card weekend and the pointless all-star game is happening. It just goes by too fast. And I feel like a lot of times I'm just so looking forward to next week, all these games that I don't cherish it. I take that from Big Cat. Big Cat from Barstool always preaches that.
It does feel. I mean, I know we get excited about college basketball too, especially like March Madness. But like at the same time, I feel like there's lots more storylines when it comes to football.
Yeah, football's
players and So I'd agree with that. But so let's get down to business here. We starting in the AFC or the NFC here first. I did put up a graphic here. Shout out to Sportskeeda for this graphic. Pulled it off their website. Appreciate that, but
let's start at the top with the Norths and work our way down. Just keep going back and forth with the Northeast, West, and then South. Be cool with that.
Never eat West sour. Just kidding. It's supposed to be never
eat waffles soggy.
There you go. It's good. I like that. Nobody likes a soggy waffle.
Yeah.
Blue one, but not a soggy one.
Whoa.
I was gonna say napkins enjoy wet spots. Yes.
What? All right. Let's start with Trey's division here. We got.
That's where we draw the line. You said blue waffle, and that's where we draw the line.
Yours is weird, dude.
It made sense. All right. Anyway, let's start with the potential 3 playoff NFC North, Tyler. Go ahead.
So we got the Vikings, we got the Bears, we got the Lions, and the Packers. Trey, who's winning the North?
Well, I mean, it's a simple answer to this, and it's the Green Bay Packers. Today, I guess. Hopefully they start their season off on the right foot, and they earn a win down there in Brazil, wearing their green uniforms, which, God, man, I hope they protect those players because I don't want anyone getting kidnapped or anything like that. But I mean, it sounds like a homer bet, might be, but I think it is one of the better divisions in football this season. But I'm going with the Packers. I know the Lions are probably the favorite, but something about the Packers got me excited. I think they have Tyler, you always preach about the culture and like this the team in general about the 49ers, and for some reason, I think the Packers have that this year. So hopefully they live up to it. And
I think with the Packers too, I think the fact that now, you kind of established, hey, this is our quarterback. We know he's our quarterback. We paid our quarterback.
Yep.
So it's hey, all things moving forward here here's the team. You know what I mean? So I think that I agree. I think that'll help. I think that'll help the Packers in the long run. I am not dogging, but like I am just very, very surprised that there are so many analysts that have them as I even saw somebody had them as the top 3 power ranked team.
Oh,
and at the Packers. And again, I'm not dogging on them. I just I don't understand it. I mean, when you talk
what,
about
what is there not to understand, Tyler?
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Did you not see it last year?
No, I didn't.
Because they literally should have beat you guys in the playoffs. So I mean,
I think them making the playoffs is a fluke.
Wow. Okay.
It was a surprise. I mean, like I said, you guys gave the Niners a game, but like, I don't think anybody was like, "Oh, the Packers definitely." The Packers are making the playoffs. I'm very surprised that they're the third ranked team with
that's
the
one
way
man.
that some
that's
of these
one
teams
guys.
look. I know. I'm just no. I again, but I've seen them at least top 5 in almost every analyst, and
maybe it's not so outrageous then.
They're going to be good. They're going to be good. They're going to make the playoffs. I think there's a little bit of uncertainty on the line. It's kind of like how they approach rookie quarterbacks, right? Like we're all going to be anxious now to see is CJ Stroud still going to like light it up like he did last year, or now because you're not watching week by week film on a guy. Now D coordinators have a full season to find the things that make that quarterback uncomfortable, and I mean
you're talking about for Jordan Love.
Yeah, I'm talking about for Jordan Love. So like that's the uncertainty aspect I believe that comes into play. Did he finish the season incredibly? Yes, besides that fluky interception. But yeah, he played a lot better. But you also have to understand that he also did not have a good first half of the season. So, there's teams that get hot, and then there's teams that, okay, maybe they turned a corner, an actual corner. They're going to stay there. But
keep the momentum from last year.
Not to dwell on this too long, but trying to completely agree with you that rookie quarterbacks that succeed, it does take another year, right? Because you caught some teams off guard. They didn't have tape on you. But Jordan Love was a little different. He started out looking really bad, like to the point where I was a little worried. Like, I don't know if he's the guy. Like, he's not looking good. But he made adjustments, and then he became the best quarterback in the league in the second half of football. So, if anything, I think he statistically was
hot take.
In the last 8 games of the season, he was the best quarterback in football.
Wait. You said statistically he was. Now you sound like me when I used to argue Jimmy G, so I don't want to hear your shit.
I'm talking about last season. I'm not saying Jordan Love's one of the top 10 quarterbacks ever, Tyler.
Statistically.
But realistically, he was the best quarterback in the second half of football, and he did that by making adjustments. It wasn't like he had success and just continued to ride with it. So I think it's a little different in that aspect.
All right.
Be interesting.
I'm going.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm going Lions as the winner in this one. I believe in, as you guys know from last year, I believe in the Dan Campbell hype because the hype is real. I mean, guys just turned that team around last year. I hope they can maintain it because I know last year the question was, well, the Lions are the Lions, but man, the guys just got that culture where he wants, and I think they buy in. And he has a hell of an Applebee's commercial, by the way.
Dude, I cannot believe he is now a spokesperson for Applebee's.
He should be on our show, damn it.
How much
we bring up Applebee's?
Crazy.
Yes.
Applebee's, sponsor us now. Bring the beards to the neighborhood, man.
Yep.
But so I'm gonna go give you a little bit of first First Lions. I'm gonna say last will be the Bears. And I think that'll surprise a lot of people. It's not because Caleb Williams is awful, Tyler. I don't know what it is. That's an organization that I just don't believe in yet.
To keep it short and sweet, I am also on the Lions. I do agree that I think the Packers will still make the playoffs. I think it'll be a neck and neck. Either one of them could win it. But I'm also on the Bears being last in the division, and agreed. I mean, I know I'm not on the Caleb Williams, bandwagon at all. I am on the Rome Odunze bandwagon, so there's that. I honestly think, though, I think the fact that they kept Eberflus is kind of where I'm like,
I mean, he grew a beard.
I'm not sure.
The man grows out a beard, you got to keep him, Tyler.
I don't know, man. The Vikings are kind of the wild card. I mean, they've had so many injuries now, and I think they're kind of little hype around the possibility of JJ McCarthy being a starter at some point. I think with that completely gone this year, I feel like wins kind of come out of the sails a little bit. But again, they still have generational talent with Justin Jefferson. So Sam Darnold, if you can even just throw the ball in the air and let him run under it, I think you're going to be fine. But I don't think the Vikings will have success, but Bears are last. So
since you guys threw out your last, I'll throw out mine, and I'm going Vikings last.
Okay. All right. Let's move over to the AFC North, where we got the Bengals, the Browns, the Ravens, and the Steelers. Did you say ew? He just says ew. Go ahead, Trent.
I'll start. I go. I'm going. Ooh, it's really a tough one for me, but I'm going to go Ravens first, Steelers last. I know there's a lot of unknowns with new defensive coordinator, pretty much new defensive staff, and I know Lamar has his moments. I mean, hell, he was MVP last year, which is kind of hard to believe, hard to get your head around. I mean, I guess the way he always ends his seasons, you don't think that. You know what I mean? Like playoff Lamar is a real thing, but I still
remember
think
last year didn't really have a strong MVP candidate either.
True, very true. I don't know. I know everyone wants to say Joe Burrow and the Bengals, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just a little bit of unhappiness up there in Cincinnati with Jamar Chase. You lost Joe Mixon. You lost your offensive coordinator to become the head coach of the Titans. So I don't know. I just think there could be some growing pains, and obviously the biggest question mark around the Bengals is keeping Joe Burrow upright and healthy. So I think the Ravens have the best organization, and I think they'll be able to. It's going to be competitive, but I think they'll be able to win this one.
Trey, you want to go? Or you want me to knock this out?
It's up to you, man. I got mine, but
so I'll go real quick. I am on the Bengals. I know there's some turmoil with Jamar Chase situation. I think he does play. I think he plays this week. But I think you're going to see a pretty steady, healthy Joe Burrow. With all the question marks and people might have, I think Joe Burrow is going to come out and play like LSU Joe Burrow, where shades on, cool Joe kind of thing. Because I do think that he does want to make Cincinnati great again, But I'm gonna actually say that the Steelers are going to be last in that division. I agree with you, Trent. I am sticking to it. Anybody wants to beer bet me that listens to this, I will beer bet you that the Steelers do go under 500 this season.
Bill, take it, Bill. Take it, Bill. If you're listening.
I don't know. Hey, man, even Richard. Hey, Richard, if you want to beer bet this, I know not a Steelers fan, but hey, let me know. I'm taking the Steelers under 500 this year for the first time in the Tomlin era, but that's just me.
Yeah. I'm going to echo the same exact thing as you. I think Bengals win the division. I think Joe Burrow returns with a vengeance. Jamar Chase is totally going to play. I think it was pretty strategic on his part too. You have 2 years left on your contract. What leverage do you have? Like, I don't really understand that. So I think it was the same type of deal. Let me practice the week before, get ready for the game, but I don't want to do anything over the top. Also, Steelers last place. I think their quarterback situation is going to catch up to them. Their defense could keep them and make them win some games, which is what seems to happen every year. But I think the Browns and Ravens are too good to finish last place in that division. So I'm going Steelers last, Bengals first.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The Ravens, there's hype, but I don't know. They should be great. But,
yeah, they lost some good players.
Patrick Queen.
Yeah.
But all right, let's jump. Go ahead.
I was saying, not to say he's like a end-all be-all player, but he can impact a lot of games. And
yeah, it's a big guy, big defensive guy. Yeah. All right, jump down to the East. All right, let's jump over back to the NFC East here, where we got the Giants, the Cowboys, the Washington, and the Eagles.
Just the throwback. I love it. Tyler, why don't you?
I told you we call him Washington on this show. I'll start
this one off. Yeah.
All right. Oh man, this is hard. I'm gonna go. I'm saying Eagles finish first. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say not gonna do it. I'll say Dallas finishes first. I still think they're an early exit in the playoffs, but I don't know about the Giants, man. I just think there's so many missing pieces. I think Dable obviously is on the hot seat. He may lose his job partially through the season, depending on what Daniel Jones is able to do, unfortunately. Because I like Dable. I think the X factor is Washington. A lot of hype. Jane Daniels there. Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, I'll say Dallas, unfortunately, and Giants round up the backside.
Trey,
me or you?
Go ahead, man.
Tyler, I agree with the Cowboys. I think that they end up taking the division. CD's back. Dak's, I know he didn't sign a contract, but I think he's just a very consistent quarterback. Doesn't really make too many mistakes in the regular season. But to me, I think the last place team's going to be the team from Washington. I don't think Jaden Daniels. I don't like that draft pick. Like, I really don't. Just like I didn't like Anthony Richardson as a draft pick for the Colts, and I don't think. I mean, we'll see how he pans out, but I think they're kind of two on the same side of the coin.
No.
No?
Never heard a phrase like that, but hey.
Well, what is the saying? Something about a coin.
Two coins in a fountain.
No, that's not it. Either way.
Give your 2 cents.
No, it's something about same face of a coin, same two sides of a coin. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think that they're franchise quarterbacks, and that's not to say that they can't succeed or anything, but I think their style of play doesn't last long in the NFL. Not one, because of injuries, and two, because teams will make you throw the ball all across the field. They can make you do that defensively, scheme wise, and they will. And you have to be able to do that on every single play. So, I don't know. I just think it's
a passing league. So
yeah, and you have to be good at it. You have to be a good passer. There's quarterbacks that can't run and they suck at passing. And then they look at Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah. Oh boy, he did not pan out.
Yeah, but anyway, that's my. I go Cowboys win. Washington last place.
It's because you see the logo.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead, Trent.
I got Cowboys taking it. I like the recent addition of Dalvin Cook. I actually think he'll be their top carrier. I know he didn't do.
Is that official?
Good. Yes.
It is official.
Yeah. It is official. I
didn't say said with a lisp.
Yeah. Yes. No. Yes, that is official. I mean, the Cowboys roster to me is just they should win this division.
Yeah. Very talented.
And I don't know. I just something tells me I think the Eagles have a slow start this year, which would be good news for the Packers, right? Because they play tonight. I think.
Well, talk about a reverse jinx. That was
not. You think way too much into it. Sorry. If I would say the Eagles would come out and kick the Packers' ass, you'd be super pissed.
You can just stay neutral and not make any comment.
My take is I believe that Sirianni goes in the middle of the season. Slow start. They hired either that young offensive coordinator who's a hot name for head coaching jobs, or they also hired the D coordinator from he was in Miami last year, former head coach of the Browns or the Broncos.
Fangio.
Yeah. He's a D coordinator up there.
So I thought you said they would hire him. I'm like, hire him as their head coach.
They did hire him.
Yeah.
But I think that's for a reason. I think with him being on the hot seat, you can put Kellen Moore as the interim and have Fangio mentor him. He could be a head coach, or you could put Fangio as the head coach because he's been there, done that, especially in the mid of the season. Not saying he's their long-term answer. Either of them are their long-term answer. But I think I don't know. That's just those hires are what glared to me. We didn't talk about that enough. I think of the potential of, hey, they might have hired their interims, right, by hiring those two guys. But that's why I think I got the Cowboys at the top, and then I'm going to put the Giants in the bottom because I just until I see that they can give Daniel Jones more than about a second and a half in protection, because it's going to have to be on him now. You lose that weapon of Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
You gotta prove it. So Giants at the bottom.
Okay. All right, moving over to the AFC East here. We got the Jets, the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Patriots.
Start.
All right. I'll start with this. Might be an unpopular pick. I'm gonna say the Jets take this division. Not by much. And I'm not saying that they have success in week one. I think they're gonna get smacked in week one, but I think that
Trey's ready for a beer bet. Look, hold on, Todd, real quick. Look, he's ready to add the Jets spread to his whiteboard. He was going to do it.
I didn't. I thought about it, but I didn't.
I think the Patriots round up the bottom. I don't know that the Patriots are really sure of the direction that they're going to go right now. Obviously, most people are going to pick the Dolphins to win this. They definitely have the most talent. I just want to see if they can do what they did again, and not lose a playoff game this time. So, because they are the longest drought. So, the Bills are kind of the wild card. Bills obviously lost a lot of weapons. Kind of see what they do. I'm not sold on that Keon Coleman guy. I know he's a great, guy for clicks and media and everything. He's a funny guy, but let's see how he is as a wide receiver. So, Jets top, Patriots bottom.
So, Trent, is it okay if I go?
Yep.
Tyler, I had a little bit of a tougher time picking the winner of this division because I think three of the teams, I know some people are down on the Bills. They lost Stephon Diggs. I'm not really sure who else they lost. Maybe some secondary players.
Gabe Davis.
Yeah. I think Poyer and Micah Hyde are gone, though, right?
Yeah.
But I think a team that will, I think the Bills will surprise people. My thought process is Stephon Diggs is gone. He's a great wideout, but that's someone that you have to satisfy every week by throwing him the ball 15 times. And I'm sure Josh Allen didn't have any opposition to that and would do that. And as a result, threw a crazy amount of interceptions, or still does. But now I think it's, he doesn't have to please anyone. He can make the right play instead of trying to force it or whatever. And so I did want to pick the Bills because I think they're still a very good team, even with losing some players. But ultimately, I am going with the Jets, and that's for one reason, and that's Robert Saleh. Just kidding. I was waiting for a reaction out of that, and no, not even a crack of a smile or anything. No, it's not.
No reaction.
God damn, I was really hoping he'd be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" No, but I am going with the Jets, not because of Robert Saleh. I think last year they were a quarterback away from being in the AFC Championship or being an AFC Championship contender. And they, granted, he's damaged goods now. We'll see. Who knows? He's going on 40 years old. Granted, he still is very talented. So, it's time is going to tell with on Monday night. So, if he can stay healthy though, with that defense and those weapons, it's tough not to pick the Jets to go pretty far in this year. So that's my thought process behind it. And I'm sorry, but the Jets are not going to get smacked this week at all. In fact, they might win. They might win straight up, but I'm not going to bet that.
I'll bet you straight. I'll bet you that. I'll bet you straight up.
Bet me 4.5. Tyler. Bet me 4.5. 4.5.
I'll bet you said straight up. I'll bet you straight up.
You just said the Niners are going to smack them, and now I just want the spread. So why can't
you?
Why
Also,
you
no, we'll revisit it. We'll come back to it.
Okay.
Said. Yep.
I mean, you guys. This is literally Vegas odds, and you guys won't take the bet. I'm willing to take the spread.
Why are you saying you guys?
Trent, you're worse than Tyler.
I'm not.
It'll be a 2, and you want double digits.
There's feisty Trey. I haven't said a peep about this match.
Not a peep.
Just pure bet it. Anyway, let's go straight up.
Spear bet it.
I said money line.
No, go spread, dude. Go spread.
We'll text. We'll talk.
What? I think it's 3.5.
Wow, that is such a baby answer.
Meow.
We'll text. We'll talk.
Where's the cat meow?
Not doing it, Trent.
We'll text. We'll talk.
All right. Anyway, I got out of this division. So wait, you guys were both on the Jets?
Yep.
I think that for Monday.
Because of good old Robert Saleh.
That's right.
Oh, that's good.
Coach of the year.
Dolphins.
Okay.
Dolphins win this.
He just said, "Ugh."
Sorry, it's just what I see. I also see that, I'm sorry, with the game going on right now, that the officials will not call holds for the Chiefs. But anyway, I got Dolphins taking this division. I believe in McDaniels down there. I think he is a good enough coach, and he's got a lot of good pieces. And I don't think Tua has to do too much. I think he just has to. He just has to give them a chance. I mean, you got Tyreek Hill, you got Waddle. I mean, I even look at the backfield. Like, I like the combination of Achane and Mostert. I know Mostert's a injury away, of course, every year. But dude, the guy led the NFL in rushing touchdowns last year. So, and Achane missed a ton of time. So now you're going to have him back. So I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. That was a flop. But
that coach just shoved the player.
They
can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
anyway,
oh boy.
Did they throw him out?
Dude, they should, because that's exactly what happened with the Niners and the Eagles guy.
Can't do that.
But yeah, so that's where I'm at. That might be a player though, guys. Is that Coach Nagy? Sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna, obviously the obvious pick here is to put the Patriots last. But I mean, I do believe I think this is a down year for the Bills. I believe it's a down year. I really do.
How can you say that?
Who's
they lost Stephon Diggs?
Who's their best receiver?
Khalil Shakur and Keon
Coleman.
Okay, rookie. Okay.
Yeah,
and Trey, who's their top running back?
I think they also got Curtis Samuel, I believe.
Trey, who's their top running back?
James Cook is their top running back.
Okay.
He actually had a good year last year.
Good year. But he's not, I mean, how early does he go off your fantasy draft boards? But anyway. And I'm going to stick to it. I think the Bills have a down year, but I'm going first with the Dolphins. I think they're gonna do it this year, and last with the Patriots. So,
okay, all right. Moving into the NFC West here. If you don't mind, I'll keep it short and sweet. San Fran wins. I think Seattle brings up the rear here. And I think there's a couple X factors that people are wondering about in Arizona, obviously with Marvin Harrison Jr., obviously with the health of Kyler Murray. Can they have some sort of connection? Because they are both super, super athletic. So I'm going to say Seattle actually takes last in this division, but San Fran wins it.
I'm just going to echo that. San Fran first, Seattle last. I think we're going to see the downfall of Geno Smith. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
he's already kind of starting to go.
Yeah, I think he's overstayed his like expectation. Like, no knock on him. Like, good for him to actually get like somewhat of a career as a starter after what he looked like with the Jets. And then I'm going San Fran. Just they should, if San Fran doesn't win their division, that there's something seriously wrong in terms of comparing rosters out there. So keep disagreeing with me.
I mean, no, it's
they have
a great roster, but I don't think it's a given that they're going to win the NFC South or NFC West. I think there's the Rams are going to give them a run for their money. I didn't pick them. I did pick the Niners, and Trent, I agree. I think the Seahawks will finish last. But I don't know. Like, last year was their year. It truly was. In my opinion. And I don't think that they have this cakewalk back to the NFC Championship like everyone's saying they do. But anyway, with the Seahawks finishing last, the main point I want to get to is I think Sam Howell, you'll see him build a career. Sam Howell.
There it is. First one of the year, baby.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's good to get that out. Yeah. But anyway, no, I think he's going to build a career in Seattle, and I think he's going to succeed towards the end of the year, and I do think he will be successful there. I do.
Interesting.
It reminds me of Russell Wilson, kind of. Back when he was good.
Was he ever good?
We're not doing this again.
All right. AFC, maybe. AFC West. The Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers. Trent, why don't you start since it's your Raiders division?
Well, obviously yeah, I mean this is like a stupid one, but I hate it. But I will say Chiefs win it. I mean, it's just, I mean, how can you not pick them? But then I am gonna say that I think the Broncos end up getting last. I think it will. I could give you the full up and down. I go on Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, then Broncos.
Okay. Chiefs,
it's Raiders, very tough.
Chargers, Broncos. Okay.
Yeah, I really wanted to put the Chargers last, but I won't.
Trey, if you don't mind, I'll go.
Okay.
Chiefs seems like the easy pick. They obviously do look good. It's a long season. And I just have a sneaky, weird suspicion. And maybe it's just who they named their fullback yesterday. But I have a sneaky suspicion that Jim Harbaugh is going to take the Chargers to win that division. I think it's going to end up being ground and pound football. And I think he's going to have boys playing. I think Herbert's going to finally have some guidance. Herbert's a hell of a quarterback. And now he actually has a very good quarterback coach in Jim Harbaugh. So I'm going to actually weirdly take – I'm just for kind of just to be a little bit different too. I'm going to say the Chargers win the West. And I agree, Trent, that the Broncos are going to get last. But
give me if you're on the Chargers – give me Raiders plus 3.5 this weekend.
Raiders plus 3.5.
It's bounced back and forth, but I've gotten 3.5.
All right. Well, let's talk about those after we do the rest of the.
Oh, okay. I'm just sorry. They're just fresh in our mind. You know, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me, Ty. Take it.
Mine's quick and easy. I think I think Chiefs take it. I think they're two. You have the best quarterback in football, and you have whole pop culture and probably the NFL's administrative side on your side. So, not to be a conspiracy theorist or anything, but yeah, I'm going Chiefs doing that, and then I'm also going Broncos to lose. I think that Sean Payton knows this isn't their year. He's going to try to get Bo Nix some confidence, and I think they're going to trade away a lot of any other weapons they do have, like Cortland Sutton, Javonte Williams, even. Like, I think they'll just get rid of people eventually.
I don't think they will. Why would you not have gotten rid of Cortland Sutton earlier when the Niners were offering you some draft picks for him in the Niners, Broncos, and Steelers deal? I think the Niners offered him a third round pick for him.
I think they want more than that.
For Cortland Sutton? Like, come on, man. Cortland Sutton is probably not even a top 32 wide receiver.
Well, we'll see.
It's true.
He's very talented. Hasn't really had a lot of opportunities with his career, but we'll see.
He's also always hurt, too. Like, guy's always hurt. Sometimes that sucks, but like sometimes that's a guy's career. You know?
Like Keenan Allen.
Yeah. All right. Go to our last here. We got the NFC South, where we got the Panthers, the Falcons, the Saints, and the Bucks.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I think
it's tough.
Do we all agree with the last place team?
You think it remains the Panthers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But in terms of first place team, I think it's maybe one that you guys don't think. I think it's the New Orleans Saints.
Spencer Rattler's team.
No, Jesus. Maybe eventually. Maybe a
year
or two.
I said it.
Yeah, I don't see that happening to Derek Carr.
Yeah, we'll see. Do you think the Saints take the South, huh?
I do.
Huh.
I think they got a good wide receiver core.
For sure.
I think Alvin Kamara is gonna have a bounce back year. And Derek Carr's he's a
gamer.
He's not like a bad quarterback. It's just
he's not better than what David Carr was.
He's not a good quarterback.
Yeah. I'd call him good.
I'd say he's average.
Yeah, I feel like good and average are like the same.
No, I'd say a good quarterback is Trevor Lawrence or like Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford Lawrence,
more so.
Good,
or Jared Goff, good.
Wow, that's nuts.
Trent, who you got winning this year?
I believe in Kirk Cousins. Cole's Cash Kirk. I'm going with that roster. That roster is stacked, in my opinion. I always question Raheem Morris as the head coach. I'm not too sure if he's going to be a true winner there. I don't like his past as the coach there or as a head coach, but I think Kirk Cousins will make that offense completely different. But the only thing is, Trey, kind of like you said about Aaron Rodgers, older quarterback, not as old as Aaron Rodgers, but he's coming off of a very serious injury. But it could be a barely 500 team making the playoffs out of this. So
true.
I'm taking the Falcons. I'm taking the Falcons.
I am also taking the Falcons. Unfortunately, Trent, not because of Cole's Cash. I'm actually taking them because I think at some point you're going to start to see maybe even some packages in there and involved with Big Penix Energy and the weapons that they have with London, with Bijan, with Kyle Pitts. I mean, the offense is stacked. And when you put an electrifying quarterback like Michael Penix with that kind of offense, you saw what he did with the Washington Huskies. You know, I think if you put him in there, I think you're going to see some game-changing NFL plays. So still to be determined. Even if it's not Penix, I'm still picking the Falcons because I do think that Cousins is a serviceable quarterback. he can get them the ball. You know what I mean? Just don't make sure they don't play a lot of primetime games. So
that is true.
But yeah. So all right. What we got? AFC South. Yep. Here we go. Last one. Round them out. We got the Texans, the Titans, the Jags, and the Colts.
Whew. This is a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the winners of last year. I'm gonna stick Texans. I know there's the potential for a sophomore slump, but I just don't know how you right now in terms of talent. I mean, they added Joe Mixon, they added Stephon Diggs. They have some very good young defensive edge rushers that
they got Danielle Hunter.
Yeah, so I'm just going Texans. I think they're the most talented. I do believe in that head coach down there. I think he's in a better situation than Saleh. Like I could see Saleh. If Saleh's not in New York with the drama of Aaron Rodgers coming to town, I think Saleh could be successful. Yes, you heard me say that right, Trey. But I believe in the head coach down there, the Texans, D'Amico. So last place to me, I feel like the easy way out is saying the Titans, but I think we've all been kind of very, very uncertain with the Jaguars, and I'm gonna maybe go with a little surprise. And bye Peterson. You're stuck with Trevor Lawrence, big contract. So I'm gonna go Jaguars last. I think the Titans will be more. I mean, they'll surprise you from time to time. They're not going to be. I think they're still going to be about sub 500 or close to 500. But
you realize some of their pickups they got in the offseason too, with the safety Jamal Adams,
Jamal
Calvin
Adams,
Ridley,
horrible tie.
Just saying, I think they had a decent offseason. They also got the guy from the Chiefs.
I just believe in their. I believe that head coach, even though I hate to say this, the head coach's dad, who's the offensive line coach, he's a really good offensive line coach, Bill Callahan. And the reason I hate it is, you guys know, he threw the Super Bowl for the Raiders. When Jerry Rice and Tim Brown say he threw it, he freaking threw it. Anyway, but
and if you have him coaching the guys that are protecting their franchise guys,
why would he throw the Super Bowl?
Trey, this is another episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about that some other time.
Episode. I could go on.
Okay, I'd like to talk with them. But anyway, my turn.
Who'd you say last, Trent?
The Jaguars.
Jags. Okay. Yeah, Trey, go ahead.
I am going with the first place team. Actually, I'm going to go with my last place team first, and that's the Indianapolis Colts. Like I said, I don't think Anthony Richardson's the answer. From every team that they had joint practices with, said that he doesn't throw to a player, he throws to a spot. And if something gets disrupted, he's thrown to a spot, and it's pick central. And honestly, I don't know. I just think you have to be a very decisive and smart thrower and protect the ball in the NFL. And a lot of times people rely too much on their athleticism, especially in the quarterback position. So I don't know. I just don't see them having success this year. I don't think Steichen's a good coach. I'm sure Jonathan Taylor will be out for half the year with some wearing his Guardian cap or something weird. So that's why I'm picking them last. My first place team is actually the Jacksonville Jaguars. Aren't
you like anti Peterson?
I hate Doug Peterson, and that's why I'm picking the Jaguars, because if they don't win their division, he's gone. He's got to be gone, and he should be gone.
Sorry, Trey's born
you. Yeah, jeez. I'm Blather, get on. Anyway, no, I think it's the Jags, and the reason being is because I think Trevor Lawrence, if he has a bad season this year, people are writing him off 100%. He's done, and that's only going to cascade and snowball into him not ever developing an NFL quarterback. Same thing with Doug Peterson. If he doesn't make the playoffs, gone, and he should be. He should have been gone last year, but whatever. So yeah, that's why I think it's a motivation thing for the Jaguars. They have to in that division.
Okay. This is going to be kind of a gear shift for me. I'm also off the Anthony Richardson bandwagon. I know I talked a lot of hype last year, even a couple episodes into this year. But seeing him, and I know it's preseason, but seeing preseason, reading certain things about it, I don't think he is the guy there. So I'm actually going to go with the Colts in last as well. Yeah, and I think they got a lot of work to do, but I am going to go the Texans to win. I think D'Amico, like to echo what Trent you mentioned, D'Amico's got a good situation down there. Lots of talent, lots of guys. I mean, a lot of guys want to come play for him. You know what I mean? It's almost like, hey, got some spots. Anybody want to play? You know, and guys are jumping at the bit to do it. So I'm going Texans to win it. I'm going Colts to finish last. Jacksonville is a wild card. You know, I don't know. I agree with you, Trey, in the sense where Peterson doesn't get it done. I think that Peterson's out before they'd ever get rid of Lawrence. I think with the money that they paid Lawrence, I think that they're pretty set on him being the guy, regardless.
Yeah,
and then to kind of real quick, just to echo the other teams, the Titans is. I think that Will Levis. It's unbelievable. I think that it better be. Oh my gosh.
I
think Will Levis is going to surprise some people this year. I think now that they got rid of Malik Willis, I think they believe in him, and I think we'll see what he can do. So
yeah, and they did get better on the defensive side. They got L'Jarius Sneed. They got
that's the
Trent,
guy. Yep.
Trent doesn't like Jamal Adams, but he's a leader. He's a blocker room guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they're gonna have a kind of like a different. I don't want to say culture because I don't even know what their culture was before, and they got rid of Rabel, which is crazy to me. But I just think that I think they're going to be like a spread offense, like kind of like a dink and dunk type thing, and spread the ball out. They got a fast little running back in Tyjae Spears. Will Levis can run, and he's young and athletic too. So that they called that a penalty.
Yeah, had to offset it.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, but yeah, I'm going Jags first. All right, you were up top, but yeah.
No, that's we're good. All right. Anything else here? You want to give Super Bowl? Who you got?
Whew. Super Bowl.
Or you want to wait till week 1 just to kind of see?
No, let's go way too early Super Bowl.
Okay.
Way too early Super Bowl. Do you think? I think I got one.
Okay.
I got Chiefs Lions. Lions win it.
Mm.
It's way too freaking early. Screw you guys. Like I'm jumping out. You guys are like,
no, I'm not trying because I'm not disagreeing with that actually.
Okay.
I'm going Jets Lions. Jets win it.
Ooh.
Jets Lions. Jets win it.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right.
Robert Saleh. I mean,
I'm ready for this one?
Hey, if the Jets win the Super Bowl, I'll eat actual dog poop now.
Dude, they'll find you, man. They'll find you. You see that?
I ain't putting that shit out there.
That one dude from Jack McGuire from Barstool, dude, he hunted that man down.
That's scary.
No, that's awesome. If you're gonna post something like that outrageous and go viral for it, you gotta do it, dude.
Did he do it? Yeah.
No, he deleted everything, Trent.
No, oh, poor guy. He's scared of shit.
He is.
Dog shitless.
Like he deleted everything.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want my pick?
Oh man, don't say something so outrageous.
Scary, man. They track you down. Like it's just saying it. Anyway, Tyler, way too early Super Bowl.
All right. I'm going Niners, Chargers. Niners win it.
Niners, Chargers.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you're such a Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh back at it.
Tyler's
I think
face
Niners
is
over
covered in 49. What? Tyler's face, he's blinded by 49ers semen. Trent.
Whoa.
Okay. Jeez.
That was very direct.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm going to pick the Niners against the old Niners coach, and the Niners win. That's what's going to happen, guys.
Jeez.
No, seriously, that's crazy.
Tyler, you're blushing.
Well, how many bottles has he had? Like, jeez. 55 minutes in, and he's making these comments and doing hand gestures.
Well, I mean, it's just
thank God it's late in the episode.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That was good. That was funny. But,
That was graphic. That was graphic.
Yeah. I'm
so
sorry.
Tyler has Niners winning it. I have Lions winning it, and Trey has the Jets winning it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're crazy, Trey.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy, man. All right. Week 1 headlines before we start getting in any picks that we like in this week. I have one for you guys. I have a question for you. So out of the past, let's see, 13, I think it's 13 rookies, 14 rookies, I believe it is, to start as a rookie in week 1. Okay. You follow me so far?
Okay.
Quarterback, I'm referring to. I apologize.
Right.
Quarterback. So they are 1-12. Sorry, there's 1 win. 1 win, 12 losses, and a tie. The only winner of a week 1 game as a rookie quarterback
Ever
is Sam Darnold.
Ever?
He's the last one to do it in 2018. Sorry. So my question for you, considering this past draft was like way quarterback top heavy, rightfully so. I mean, there's some big names up there. There are 3 of them that were drafted that are starters. Which one has the best chance to win this week? You have Caleb Williams, you have Jaden Daniels, and then you also have, Bo Nix.
Okay, so Caleb Williams and the Bears
plays the Titans.
Play the Titans. And then you said Jaden Daniels
and
Washington. They play
Buccaneers.
The Bucks. And who was the last one?
Bo Nix plays the Seahawks.
Ooh. You're saying does anybody, or is there one?
I mean, if you had to pick one, who do you think does? And if you're, I mean, Ty, you really saying none of them have a chance? Who is the best chance?
Caleb Williams. And I'll tell you why. It's because he doesn't have to do as much. That's why.
Okay.
You have a very experienced running back that's good in DeAndre Swift. You have great 3 wide receivers that could be number 1s on every team, to be honest. And then you have a defense that's going to be top 10 in the league. So all Caleb Williams has to do is protect the ball, and he wins. The Bears are going to be good. I know you guys don't like Caleb Williams. I know I don't like Caleb Williams.
I can't stand Caleb Williams.
And I don't blame you. He's a very polarizing figure. But he's not an incompetent quarterback. He's one of the most NFL-ready quarterbacks to come out of college.
We'll see. 10 for 20 in the preseason.
And he's
10 for 20 in the preseason, and Bill Belichick's not sold on him. So just saying.
Okay, well, I'm not. It doesn't matter if you go 10 for 10 in an NFL game. Then then they have a good chance of winning that game. Tyler is what I'm saying.
You laughing at beady, Trent?
What?
You laughing at beady eyes over there?
No,
you calling me beady? You calling me beady?
No, there's a commercial.
Your eyes.
Me?
No, I thought Trent was laughing at something on your face.
No. Anyway,
oh gosh.
I'll give mine. I say Bo Nix against Seattle.
Wow.
Not because of Bo Nix. I just think that Seattle's not going to be that good.
Seattle smacks them.
Seattle, dude, I don't think the Broncos are going to be good, but I'd take the Broncos +6. against the Seahawks.
You want to beer bet it?
Oh gosh. Ugh, I hate both those teams. I don't. No. Don't.
Yeah,
I don't. I don't. Yeah, I don't like both of those teams. Like, I hate them.
What about Jets plus 4.5?
No, I told you I'll money line it. You said money line. I will money line.
That's ridiculous. Are we going to get into NFL bets?
Yeah.
We can talk. We can talk some bets.
I'd like to start. I have 5 best bets this week, including some college games, but 3 of them are NFL this week. So I'll start us off. I'll list my NFL ones for now, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go
First one is the Cowboys. I think they're traveling to Cleveland, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
They're traveling to Cleveland, but I'm just not sold on Deshaun Watson, especially with the Cowboys defense and their pass rush. And I know the guy that led the league in interceptions. What was his name? Oh, man.
Brother.
Drive me nuts. No.
Wide receivers. Yeah.
The guy that maybe it was the pick 6 guy I was thinking of. But either way, I think the Cowboys shut down the Browns, and I think that they're going to be able to score some touchdowns at will. So I'm taking them with 3 points. That's a crazy line to me. I thought that should be a pick 'em, if anything, closer to that. But next one, Giants plus 2.5 at home against the Vikings. I think Dable is a good coach. I think the Giants have a lot to prove with getting rid of Saquon, keeping Daniel Jones, which is a pretty bold move for a franchise, but I'm taking them getting points at home. I like Dable having a whole season to prepare for this game with a very banged up Vikings offense. Last NFL pick, Cardinals plus 7 over the Bills, mainly because I don't know what to expect from the Bills, and I think the Cardinals are a very undervalued team. So I'm going to take them getting 7 points. Why not? Those are my 3 NFL best bets. Got 2 more for college, but we'll see this.
Yeah, we'll talk them. Jen, you got any best bets right off your head?
Yeah, I like the Raiders, and I took this early. I got the Raiders plus 3.5.
Wow.
At
Not
the
your
Chargers.
bet. Sorry, not your bet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm laughing at the picture.
Yeah, it's text. It's an ass.
He would do it to us anyway. I also like Saints minus 4, believe it or not. And then I love Dolphins. I love the Dolphins. I think it's going to drop. I think you're going to get it for better value. But if I can get the Dolphins for 2.5, 3, minus 2.5, 3, I'm taking Dolphins as favorites at home. So those are mine.
All right. Hang on, I'm just seeing if there's a better line here on this one game. Yeah. So I am seeing Packers plus 2.5. I like Packers plus 2.5. Them being dogs, especially overseas.
Take the money line. I took the money line.
The Packers money line, yeah, plus, yeah.
When you're under that 3, I'm like, I will only take points if it's over. I think it's almost like a field goal or better.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'll also like. Sorry, Jay, you said Saints minus 4 against the Panthers, huh?
Yeah, I hate the minus 4 type line, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I also, Trey, I concur with your Dallas pick. What did you say you had Dallas at plus what?
Plus 3.
So I mean, they're plus 2.5 right now on one of the books, but I even like them at 2.5 with
yeah,
that.
These are going to change. That's just what I got them at, but
yeah. There was one more, and I also like the Niners minus 4.5
against the Chargers.
No, against the Jets.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Raiders, but
he likes it. He likes it, Trey. It's the best bet.
But what's crazy is he won't bet me.
Dude, I'm kidding. I'm not. I was a joke because I wanted to get a reaction out of you. I wanted to say that was the best bet just to piss you off. But no, I also like the Dolphins -3.5. Game to watch though. I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Is the Texans Colts. I mean, I know everybody's hype on the Colts, hype on the Texans, but that's a game to kind of keep an eye on. The other one that interests me, that I'm probably going to take, maybe not a big unit on it.
You sure you're used to taking big units?
Is the Cardinals +6.5 against the Bills? It interests me just simply for the fact that the Cardinals, like I said, have so many X factors. We don't know, who they're going to be necessarily, but so that's where I'm at.
Guys, we have one last thing here as we're wrapping this NFL episode up. With NFL gambling returns the BBB teasers.
Oh,
and I have a 4-legged
finger
teaser.
Legged
Teaser. So
either or.
I'm sorry if I'm catching you guys off guard with this, but I thought we should at least address that. I have 4 legs, 6.5 point teaser. 4-leg parlay. Anyway,
I have 4 legs.
I have 4 legs. Anyway, 6.5 point teaser comes out to be +219. I've got the Packers +9, Colts +9.5, Cardinals end up being +13, Titans +10.5, and that is for +219. So I thought there was some pretty good value there. I am taking all dogs in my teaser.
You have to with teasers.
Yeah,
not necessarily.
Should.
I have a 6.5 teaser.
Whoa.
For +230.
2 up to me.
How many fingers?
6. Oh, I thought you said 6 legs.
No, 6 point.
No, I have 6. It's 6.5 point. So I got Packers, which comes out to +8.5. I got the Texans that goes to +3.5. I got the Dolphins that goes to +3. I got the Saints that goes to +2.5. So that's fine.
Sorry,
any teasers? Any
teasers? I honestly didn't look. I can develop one, but I don't know.
That's all right. We'll get one
I can tell you what I would like as a 6.5 teaser.
As a what?
I would tell you what I would like as a 6.5 teaser.
What's that?
So I would go Giants +8.
Okay.
I would go Packers +8.5. I would go Texans +3.5. And then I'd honestly go Rams +11 against the Lions.
That's not bad. I like it. Any college football here real quick? I know we're kind of wrapping up the episode.
Not Lions, but I will say I am looking forward to Texas making a trip to the Big House this weekend. I think Texas, I'm anxious to see the line, but I think they got them.
You think so?
Yeah. I think Texas.
I think that's where game day is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think Texas smokes them. One of my best bets at -7.
It's a 12 o'clock game.
Other best bet that I like is the Razorbacks. Razorbacks +8 going. I think they're at home against Oklahoma State in that game.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if they're at home actually, but the 8 points for a Razorbacks team that just lit up their opponent last game. Granted, it was nobody, but yeah, I like them. So those are my 5 best bets for the day or the week. Sorry.
one game I'm watching. I don't necessarily have a bet on it yet, but Tennessee, North Carolina State. That's a 14 versus 24 at 7:30 on Saturday. Should be a pretty decent one. I mean, I think Tennessee, if they come out like they did anything last week against Chattanooga, I think they destroy them. But that was nuts. Still a couple tough games here. I mean, I think I might put a little sprinkle on Northern Illinois against Notre Dame. Just kidding. It's my MAC team.
All right.
Northern Illinois.
Hey man, oh yeah, Northern Illinois. It's my MAC team I go to in college football. So, all right. Anything else, boys?
No, sir.
All right.
Have a heck of a weekend of football, boys.
Enjoy your NCAA and NFL football weekend.
We're back, baby.
Cheers.
We're back. Peace, guys.